All right, time to see if I'm here. I'm here. Okay. All right. We are home. Okay. All right. It's been a long day. But I did say I was going to stream today, tonight. So I am streaming and I'm here. I got my bottle of water and I'm ready to go. All right. So thank you to everybody who tuned in, whether you're watching this live or checking it out on the replay. Today, it's merch tactics. Yesterday, it was merch tactics. Tomorrow, it's going to be merch tactics. Actually, before we get started, let me go. I need to charge my keyboard here. Okay. All right. Okay, now we'll get started here. Okay, so the crazy thing, there's a few things I want to talk about tonight on stream. And one of the things I thought about talking about, and I was like, it involves somebody else, but I will talk about it in my own point of view because I do have main character syndrome, like every human does. At, at the same time, I also had a revelation about Spirit Empress that for sure nobody has mentioned, and why I think now I understand why I now understand that she can be better than regular King. And then we'll go over some other stuff. But let me actually, I also need to check Nightbot to see if Nightbot is here. Because usually I gotta wake up Nightbot to make sure that uh, it's alive. So if it's live, then we're gonna go. But I have to make sure that it's live. Okay. All right. So there we go. Now let's get started. Here. So last night, as I last night as I was oh, okay, hold on here. Actually, I gotta do this here and. Okay. So last night, as I was playing some more before I went to sleep, I did play like 2 games, and something I was thinking about, like why when I was playing the games of Spirit Empress, that for some reason. Oh, I need to pick Dart. Okay, hold on here. Let's go with Dart and then. Okay, I'm just gonna do this because I want goblins. So yeah, my mic is lagging bad. It is? Okay, I might, if it is, if it's really bad, I will reset the stream. So, welcome to Outplay, welcome back, welcome to John on YouTube, welcome back. If it's lagging bad, then I'll wait till the next game, and then if it's still bad, then I'll reset the stream. Okay, how do I want to go about this? Okay, we'll bring back Archqueen, and then, yeah, the main thing is just we're going to start selling. So, we'll do, yeah, because I can always just sell. So let's do that. It's pretty bad. Oh, it's really bad? Oh, okay, so, all right, so if it's really bad, because I heard me and then it was fine, but. No, it's still. No, I mean, I just turned on I'm listening to I'm listening to my copy. Huh. Okay. All right. I mean, I heard me. It sounds fine, but I'll trust. I'll trust. Okay. It's slightly bad. I can hear you, but it's choppy here and there. Unplug and plug your mic back in, maybe. Okay. All right. I'll try that. This is why I wanted to set up on my iPad here. So okay, let me do that. Okay, game's over. All right. Okay. All right. Let me do that. If you saw that little blip, it was because I unplugged my mic. Because I'm doing straight from the phone here. Okay, so now I plugged it back in. So I don't know if that's gonna. Well, I'll just play another game, and then this will be. Yeah, this will be a test. But yeah, if it's still bad, then I will. Uh, I will. I'll reset the stream. But yeah, that's kind of unfortunate because usually I want to just go. So, all right. Think we're okay here? Come on. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. All right. Hello to Rel's on YouTube. How's it going? What do you think of the new Superman movie, bruh? I have not watched it. Actually, the thing about movies is that I watch probably one movie in theaters a year. Last year it was Y2K. Okay, I really would like. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's do that, and I can just start selling. Yeah. I mean, I'll talk about the Spirit Empress thing, I guess, once everything I know is good. If it sounds good. If not, then I'll just reset. We'll figure it out from there. So I'll probably just may take a couple to get this fixed. Hello to Antonio on YouTube. How's it going? What game is this? This is Merge Tactics. This is the game within Clash Royale. Okay, let's go back here and do this. Dart. Okay. I'll do that, and I think we're going to be fine. Okay. All right. So as long as everything is still, I mean, if it sounds good, then I'll talk about Spirit Empress, the revelation I had last night. If not, I'll wait and I'll restart the stream, and then. Yeah. But if nobody's saying anything, then I presume that everything's going to be good. Because the cool thing about chat now that I really appreciate is that a lot of people are chatting, and so I want to be interactive with you all as I play. Okay, let's go with Prince. We almost have to, yeah, at this point because we're a front line, back line, and. Okay. Yeah, I'm selling you. Okay, this is tough, but I think. Well, we'll see. We'll see. They have Princess and Archer Queen. Not fun, but if Valkyrie can get the. Okay, all right, we have a chance here. Might have a chance of get rid of Skeleton King. Okay, yeah, that worked. Nope, we have to get rid of Princess. Okay, so that was probably best case scenario. Hello to Soundscape and Jesus on YouTube. How's it going? And hello to Riley on YouTube. Okay, so we'll switch this out, and then we have to start. We got to start spending. Okay, so am I at the point where now I can talk about the Spirit Empress Revelation, or do we need? I think we need one more game. Okay, so let's do that. Sell you. Okay. So, so yeah. Hello to Ebby on YouTube. How's it going? And hello to Richie. Thank you all for tuning in. And if I haven't mentioned it, be sure to hit the like button. Okay, yeah. So, all right. What revelation? Okay, so the revelation is the thing to is the thing that I last night I played a couple of games and it just kind of hit me. It wasn't like why those games specifically. The main thing was I was thinking over my head. There were a couple of games. You all saw this on the stream yesterday. If you missed it, you can check it out. Where I had 3 stars of everything, and for some reason I still finished in third place. And I was saying, so why is it that I have a ton of elixir, I got everybody at the 3 stars, and I'm still finishing in third place? It didn't make sense because everybody who was yelling at me for the last week saying you're playing Spirit Empress wrong, you have to cycle to get everybody to the 3 stars, and didn't make sense. And I kept thinking about it, and the only thing I had a mental note before I went to sleep, I was like, oh, well, I hope I remember this in the morning. I needed to write it down. That was the thing. I needed to write it down, and I didn't. Was that I needed to look at something. And so when I played a game this morning, I looked at like a random opponent and I said, oh, okay. I'm just looking at their board and all I see is what they have set up, which is like what everybody yells at me about. I was like, oh, hey, you have to see what your opponent has set up. And I didn't, and the one thing that hit me when I was looking at what my opponent had set up, and you just saw it here. Like I'll show you. Okay, because I'm playing the same opponent here. Okay. Okay, we'll do this actually. So here's the thing. I'm playing this opponent next. What's the one thing that you notice about their setup? And it's not. I mean, the thing is, to me, it wasn't obvious. Well, once I noticed it, I was like, oh, that's why Spirit Empress is the best, is preferred over the King. Because I just kept I was looking. I was like, why? I looked at the setups, and it didn't hit me. I mean, like right now, I'm just losing because it's whatever. Because actually have to get everybody on the board here, and we have to cycle, and we're not getting anything. Oh, fantastic! Oh, hold on here. It's Clan Adventure. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we're doing that. Okay. Hello to Eli on YouTube. How's it going? So it was really fascinating. But once it kind of hit me, I was like, now I get it. Like I get the point of Spirit Empress. Okay, so this is the thing. Hello to Fipetco on YouTube. How's it going? Oh, this is like Teamfight Tactics. I didn't know Clash had such mode. Yeah, it just came out about 2 weeks ago. So the thing about it, and I'm trying to like do this at the same time that I'm also trying to stay alive in the game. Okay, we have to keep. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then now I can switch you and do this here and here. Okay, all right. So the thing about it, and hello to Mysteryfy on YouTube. How's it going? Is that with Spirit Empress, you're able to cycle because you're able to merge and cycle and get elixir at all, as much as as you can. But the one thing that you never see is you never see their bench of your opponent. And when I noticed, the moment I saw it, I was like, I never get to see what my opponent's bench is. And once I realized that, I was like, oh, that's why Spirit Empress is that's why Spirit Empress is so good. And I didn't get it until I didn't get it until that moment. And once I realized that, because everybody in the game says you have to look at what your opponent is playing. And I said, oh no, I mean, of course, Although in my opinion, I think you don't. It's not important in the early going, but This is what I was gonna say. So here, okay, I'm gonna sell off here. Okay, this is the thing. You're about to see it right now. So what I'm doing is, oh, we got a 4-star. Let's go. And we got a 3-star. Oh, let's go. Okay. You don't get to see your opponent's bench, and that is such a important thing about playing with Spirit Empress, because here is the key to using Spirit Empress that a lot of people don't mention until the very end. Oh, please tell. Okay. And that is when you level everybody up. We're not there yet. But the moment you have pretty much leveled everybody up, then you have to keep building. Then you have to look at what your opponent is doing. And then you have to build toward countering what your opponent is doing, because you have so much elixir to do it. That was the revelation that I didn't get, because you all saw this for the last couple of streams, where I would just get everybody the 3 stars and then try to get a 4th star, and it didn't work. But that was the wrong way to do it. The best way to do it was to get everybody to 3 stars, or as best as possible, and then look at what your opponent has as you're entering the end game. And then if they have a counter, now you're using the elixir to build the counter, but they don't see your bench as you're building the counter. Yes, they're going to get the icon that says, hey, they did this to a 2-star and whatever, but they're never going to see that. And then as you're building the counter, you're slowly subbing out the ones that don't work for the new ones that work. And then that's how you survive the later stages of the game with Spirit Empress. That was the revelation that I had last night. And I was like, oh, all I need to do is get everybody as high up as possible, and then start basically building up a second lineup behind the scenes. And that's it. That was... Because I'm telling you, and people, every backseater who has come in here and I yelled at them, they don't mention that. They just say, hey, what you need to do is you need to just build as fast as possible. And I was like, well, of course, and that's why Spirit Empress is good. But the point is that once you build as fast as possible with Spirit Empress, then you have to keep building behind the scenes, because you're going to get countered. And that's how you win games with Spirit Empress, because you have all this elixir to spend. But what you really need to do is you need to be building another team as you're building your current team, if that makes sense. I'm really hoping that makes sense, because you're trying to build multiple teams. Okay, now I'll look at chat. That was the revelation I had last night. I want to talk about some other stuff. So yeah. All right. It's at least balancing like regular Clash. Yeah, I would say. Yeah. Now that I've had that thought in my head about like, okay, how to approach the game. Yeah. Hello to Murph on YouTube and Clash. How's it going? All right, let's see what we get here. Okay. All right, we got Dart. Okay, let's get them on the board here. And you, okay. So I'll switch out Spear Goblin here, and we'll go with this for now. Hello to Adrian on YouTube. How's it going? Hello to David. What is the best strategy for this game mode? Well, there's multiple ways to go about it, but you have to merge cards and build up as fast as possible. But at the same time, you're also merging specific cards to get enhanced traits. So there's multiple elements to how you approach building a team that's going to win games. Okay. All right. They gave us I can't believe that. Okay. All right. Now we're going to need somebody to help out. Actually, who? Okay, Clan Brawler. All right. Okay, let's do that. All right. No, I'd rather have Golden Knights. We'll see. We'll see. All right. I'm still going through chat here. All right. Hello to Paul on YouTube. How's it going? How do you get to Arena 9? Arena 9. In regular Clash Royale, you just have to keep playing. That's the main thing. You pretty much just play and learn from your games. Oh, okay. You mean just actually bench your cards and swap them in when needed? Yeah, that was the thing. It's that when you get to 3 stars, it's not only about placement. It's about building another team. In essence, that's why there's 5 slots, because you can effectively build another team behind the scenes. Even though they're still going to see it, it'll be announced in the game that hey, they got this to 2 stars, whatever the case is. Why does the Spirit Empress look different from the other Empress? Because I picked a different skin. Hello to Paul on YouTube. How's it going? You're not funny. Thank you. Hello to Null Tactics on YouTube. You don't think until you reach 3. Okay. I think you're missing a. I think you're missing a sentence or a word there. All right. Okay. Give me that. I'd rather have a 3-star and let's just go with that. So yeah. Hello to Aqueous on YouTube. Welcome back. How does the Crown Tower damage work? Sometimes I do 2 damage and other times 5. I don't know why it makes no sense. So how many ever troops are remaining on the board when, and somebody might have answered this already, when you lose or win, and then you add 1 point. And if it's a double KO, you both players lose a point. Okay. I'm going to go with, let's just do this, and we'll use Bomber, and we'll just build off of that. So, yeah. Oh, thank you, Soundscape, for, yeah. Hello to Trico on YouTube. How's it going? You can look at other decks with Spirit Empress. Are you saying I should look at the top here to see how, that part? Okay. Hello to Morteza on YouTube. How's it going? How cup distribution counts from first place to 4th? I don't get it. So I believe it's 30 points for first, guaranteed, and then it's 15 for second, and then I don't think you lose 15 and lose 30. I think it's like a percentage distribution after that part. Oh boy. Okay. If we get Rogo, so it's fine. So yeah. Oh, okay. Hello to Band on YouTube. When the game 2K is on his death breath, his final words will be, "I should have played more phone games." Yeah, that's probably correct. Yeah, that's probably correct. Hello to Taz on YouTube. What's better, Empress or King? So I believe now, after I was trying to explain to you it's like you specifically, but everybody, kind of the revelation I had about why Spirit Empress is considered better is, but the thing is that people didn't, and I mean, I'm just going to be honest, people didn't fully explain the reason why Spirit Empress is better. All they were saying is, oh, you just merge cheat cards and you keep merging cheat cards, sell them back, and you keep getting elixir, and then that way you get all your cards to 3 stars. But there's an additional element to why that is a insane strategy that can be exploited. And once I understood that, I was like, oh, that is why Spirit Empress is way better. I mean, not way better, but can be used to get more first and second places. So you can turn those third place finishes into second place. Because you all saw this last night. Like, there were games where I was cycling like crazy and I still finished in third place. I'm like, well, what's the point? What is the point? I didn't get it. Hello to Klein on YouTube. How's it going? Are you in a clan? No, I'm not in a clan, and no, I won't. The coaching I need is chess coaching, not out of chess coaching. But thank you. All right, let's do, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna keep everybody here, and we'll go with this, and let's see what we get. Because I have to figure out what the other 2 cards are if I'm gonna stick with this. So yeah, go for Ace, Avengers, and Clan is the best composition in the game. So you watch Molt's video. How many trophies do you have in Merch Tactics? 2,300. This dude's placement is horrible. Thank you. Hello to Zaha Ran on YouTube. How's it going? Hello to Josh. Welcome back. Your comment is not is not the first. I've seen you before. This is Merch Tactics. This is a game within Clash Royale. So yeah. Hello to Tyler on YouTube. How's it going? How do you get the coins during the game? What coins? Are you talking about the elixir? So the elixir is based on whether you merge or you win or lose. You get that. If you're talking about like those question marks are 2 things. One is because I have a goblin trait, I get a free goblin after every round, as long as I'm still playing. Oh, that 3 level, that 3-star goblin was theirs. I thought it was mine. I was misreading it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah. Okay. So this is what happens. Like I'm not gonna actually hold on here. Okay, we'll go Raw Ghost. And we'll go Raw Ghost and go with that. So you are wrong, actually. Thank you. How do you get the point? Okay. Where am I here? So the Empress just helps to evolve the shit out of the troops. Pretty much. That is the thing. But at the same time, the Empress also helps in getting enough elixir to build another team behind the scenes. That was the thing that a lot of people, I mean, pretty much every backseat gamer, especially now in chat, is saying, oh, they missed that part. That was the thing they missed. And I didn't understand it until I was going through it in my head last night. And I was like, oh, now I get it. Like, now I understand. So all I have, I mean, it's still a tough as hell challenge to get it done, but now I can approach the game in a way that makes me say, okay, if I just do that, I give myself a better chance to win the game. And that's all I want. I just want a better chance to win the game. Because it's tough now. I mean, pretty much the meta has been, quote unquote, determined by every YouTuber. So the thing is, like, if you watch Molt's video on Thursday, you're pretty much going for clan archers. Or rangers. You're going for clan rangers, and that's it. And if you're not, then you're going for ace and whatever, clan, ranger, ace. I mean, there is no creative. This is the other thing that I complain about this a lot. there's a very big lack of creativity because people are too scared to lose. Like I mean, you all have seen. I'll get on stream here. I'll lose 6 in a row. I don't care because I'm trying to understand the game and be a little bit creative. If I have to play the meta, I mean, if I have to go with Clan Rangers because it gives it to me, totally fine with that, you know. But at the same time, oh yeah, let's go Dark Goblin. Yeah, and we can actually. Ooh, okay. No, I'm gonna do that. We'll get if we get Alex Verdugo, then we get Ace and stuff. So yeah. All right, I don't know where I am with chat, but that was the thing I wanted to say. So, all right, how many trophies do you have? 2,300. Why don't you watch your opponent so you know how to range your troops? Because it doesn't matter in the beginning of the game. And I'll say this, I've said this plenty of times. It doesn't matter where my opponent places their troops if I don't have a team that can fight. It doesn't matter. Hello to Davut and Carter. How's it going? Have a good night, man. Thank you. What's your favorite game mode out of Clan Wars, regular, this game, or ranked? So I've said this before. I played nothing but Merge Tactics for the last pretty much 13 days. Although while I was waiting for dinner because I was coming back from my chess tournament, I played one game of Clash Royale. That's it. I know somebody mentioned my Mortar deck. Thank you very much. I forgot who said that. But yeah, of all the ones, I would say, I mean, Merge Tactics just has my attention. It's just, I like this form of auto chess. It's just fun. Why P.E.K.K.A. not Meta Knight? I really don't like it either. And people here who have watched me play know that I don't like the bigs. I like racing with goblins and seeing what we can do with that. But yeah. All right. I mean, can we get anything? But yeah, I mean, that's the oops. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna have to survive. I'm just that's fine. So I don't know your name in Arabic, but thank you for tuning in. Hello to Kyle on YouTube. By the way, just so because you seem like a chill, funny guy, the way I also said to evolve the shit out of the troops. Hey, you know, thank you for subbing, and thank you to everybody who has subscribed. The channel has just grown over the last 2 weeks. It's just amazing, crazy. So yeah, I appreciate everybody who's tuned in over the last 2 weeks. Is Skeleton King not good? In my opinion, Skeleton King is one of the worst cards in the game. And I'll get laughed at. I don't care. It's, in my opinion, one of the worst cards in the game. Okay, we're going to go with Alex Verdugo. I really want Goblin, but that's okay. Yeah. Hello to Stank on YouTube. Get rid of Bomber, go Princess. Okay, that's hello to Owler on YouTube. Dart over Spear Goblin. Yes. Oh, that was in the game? Oh, okay, yeah. I thought about it, but wait, no. But I had the thrower bonus, so I don't want to give up the thrower bonus. But I mean, that's, yeah. Hello to Nash on YouTube. How's it going? Yo, by the way, you can click on other players' icons so you can see their troops. This is why I have Nightbot, because I can always just type top at the... and just do that. Are we going to get anything? We got nothing. We got nothing. Actually, we do. We have that. I mean, that's something, so, yeah. But then if you get 3 stars, you can get just a ton of skellies. But you have to get Skeleton King to 3 stars. That's the thing. He sucks if he's not even he sucks at 2 stars. that's the problem. Like a lot of these characters are good. A lot of these troops are good at a lot of these troops are good at 2 stars. They're acceptable. But Skeleton King sucks. He's only good if you get him to 3 stars, and then even then he needs help. So, yeah. Hello to Dory on YouTube. How's it going? Clash Royale TFT. Yep. The best merge is Goblin, Assassins, or Clan and Range. Clan and Ranger. So, yeah, pretty much. And the funny thing is, and I have no problem with it, that Molt basically just announced that, hey, Clan and Rangers are the way to go, because after his video came out, every every other game has been clan and somebody gets clan and rangers and just smokes everybody. And if I've gotten clan and rangers, then that's been yo, that's been the way to go. Okay, let's do this. Put you up in the front here and here. Now, do I? Okay, I would get dart, and yeah, we'll do that. Okay, all right, that's fine. So, that's the thing. Like, we'll pretty much when I saw Molt's video, I was like, oh, this is every can just. It's like when OJ posted a video of the challenge mode, and I noticed like before I see his video, I watch. I mean, I play the challenge if it's like 7 elixir or whatever. The moment OJ posts the video, everybody uses. It's like 5 out of 6 games is the build that OJ recommends, which is crazy. Like I didn't know anybody have that kind of influence on it, but it's wild when you just see it goes from you could play archers in this and giant skelly in this, in 7 elixir, and all of a sudden it's just giant skelly clone, giant skelly clone, giant skelly clone, giant skelly go, E-Golem clone, E-Golem battle healer, and it's crazy. Like I did not imagine like how big of an influence these guys have over pretty much everybody. Because I mean that's the thing, nobody wants to lose, and that's kind of the thing that I've learned in those Clash Royale challenges is that people don't play to get masteries or whatever. They just don't want to lose. I mean, it's understandable, you don't want to waste your time, but it's like, I know people are complaining about like, oh, masteries take forever. Well, if you don't worry about winning, you can get masteries done easily. So yeah. All right, they give me all the Avengers. Okay, we'll go Archer Queen. All right, we'll do this. I'm not a fan of this, but okay, fine. And we'll build from there. Bro, you're getting railed hard. I need lotion. Also, why not just build against Clan and Rangers? You can go Assassins, and then that's kind of the count. I mean, that is the counter, but if they're not, the Assassins, in my opinion, are the worst trait. But if you get them the 3 stars, you have a chance. Hello to Yes on YouTube. How's it going? What's worse, Princess or Skeleton King? Skeleton King, and it's not close. I think Royal King is way better because it's not totally luck-based. So the thing about Royal King is that if you play the game in terms of a balanced mindset where you're not heavily dependent on one trait to get you wins, then the King is really good for that because you're just guaranteed to get this much. You're guaranteed to get 4 elixir after a loss, and you can build and make decisions that are good every time. But with Spirit and Empress, you have to play with a certain mindset, and if you are able to achieve that, come on. Oh, dang. Okay, fine. If you're able to achieve that, then you're going to be able to finish in the top 2 consistently, which is something that I'm trying to learn as I'm going through this. Okay, we'll go Royal Ghost, and this may be our team. What? Google, come on. All right, and then this is our team. Oh, come on. All right. Let's do this. Yeah, okay. And Giant Skelly lead the way. So, yeah. Clan is so OP, I bet they will drop the heal rate way down so it won't be meta anymore. Yeah, I agree. They'll change the speed of Rangers and they'll drop the heal rate of Clan. I also bet that the Bandit is too OP and the Prince is way too weak. I think the Prince... See, it's weird because I think the Prince is a very unique card in that do you give Prince the damage boost for being in the back line, or do you give Prince the protection boost for being in the front line? So it's a fascinating card because there's multiple ways to play it. Most of these cards, there's only really one way to play it. I think the only other one is that has that type of really flexibility is Giant Skelly, but Giant Skelly's bad if not at 3 stars. Hello to Wee Wee on YouTube. How's it going? And hello to Red's House. Literally everyone just copy decks. Why wouldn't everyone think for themselves they could just copy the meta? Hey, I have no. I mean, at the end of the day, I shouldn't say at the end of the day. I hate that idiom. But in reality, nobody wants to lose in anything. Nobody wants to just open up, their phone, play Clash Royale, and just keep losing and losing and losing. Because then you're just questioning, like, why am I doing this? And that kind of relates to the last couple of weeks as I've been playing. I played a couple of chess tournaments where there was a big regional tournament here in Orange County, because I live in LA. There was a regional tournament in Orange County, and I went 0-8. Now, if that was anybody else, I think a lot of people would just say, like, why am I doing this? Why am I just getting beat down over and over and over again? I want to win. Why am I wasting my time? Well, why don't I just play a game where I'm good and I can just brag to women that, hey, I'm the best at this. And then today, I played in the tournament. I finished with 1 win and 2 losses, but the 2 losses happened first, so I was like really down on myself. I think nobody wants to lose. Okay, hold on here. Hold on. Okay, okay. All right, there we go. Giant Skelly, 3 stars. Now we're gonna see the ultimate power of Giant Skelly. All right. Actually, let me see how they have Valkyrie up front. Actually, I'm just gonna stick with this. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with this. So yeah. But yeah, I mean that's the thing. Nobody wants to, and it's understandable. Nobody wants to lose. But I mean, I've had this mind, and I'm approaching 50 years old. I've played in esports, regular sports for forever. I've taken a lot of losses, and it's fine. And it's understandable. Like, I could see why people just get unbelievably tilted when they lose. So they opt to play the meta, or they'll cheat, or they'll do whatever it takes so that they don't lose. The funny thing, like, I remember watching a Gotham chess video, a couple months ago, or maybe it was like last year, I think, where this chess player, it was a chess.com player who was rated 700, and he got absolutely smoked in a game. And then for like the next 5 games, this person obviously used the computer to cheat and got caught and it was banned. But it was that mentality of this person lost. Whoever this person was must have just hated losing so badly that they said, you know what, screw this. I'm gonna cheat every game. I want to win. That's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. So that's my stance on winning. That's my stance on losing. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah. Did you figure out already which lines on the map are affected by the noble bonus? I have no. Well, the noble bonus is, from my understanding, if you just create a front line and if you just create 2 lines, then the top line will always get the shield boost, and then the bottom line will get the damage boost. Okay, let's do. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right, that's fine. Hello to Hitface on YouTube. Is Rogue Ghost too OP? Yes. And also best card in your opinion? Absolutely. What I meant by Prince has way too less health for the 1-star form and dies even faster from Barbarian 2-star, which is crazy. Yeah, that's true. it shouldn't be dying to a barbarian 2-star. So yeah. Okay, what do we get? All right, we got spear going. Okay, bomber's back in the game. I'll do that. Okay, this is probably our team. Well, no, archers, and we'll get royal. If we get skeleton king, that may be our team. Hello to Fran on YouTube. How's it going? Do you want easy wins or challenging matches? What do you get out of the experiences? Is it just for one thing? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're talking about merch tactics, Clash Royale, or chess, but for me is I want to enjoy playing the game. When I lose or finish in 4th place 6 times in a row, I hit the play again button, or I go get water, and then I come back and keep playing. When I lose 10 games in a row in chess, or I go 0-8 in a tournament, and I'm the only one in the tournament that doesn't win a game, everybody else, 200 players who go up and show up to a chess tournament and win a game, and 199 of them win a game, and you look and you're the only one who didn't win a game for 3 days. It really can eat at you if you let it. But for me, I know that that's not my last tournament ever, and it wasn't. I played today. I've played almost 25,000 games of Clash Royale. I've lost 10,000 or 12. I've lost 12,000 because I have a 50% win rate. It happens. Losing happens. It's how we respond. Okay, yeah, okay, there we go. All right. It's how we respond to it. That is a big thing. All right, we're going to go with... we'll go Giant Skeleton. Let's see what we get here. I'm still going through chat here, so that's the thing. Rogos is OP, but Bandit is better. No, Rogos is the best card in the game. But Bandit, I put as a very top tier card. Bandit is top tier. Giant Skelly does have big boom. At 3 stars, it is incredible. Like, yeah, it's incredible at 3 stars. But when it's not at 3 stars, that's when there's it's very questionable. Why not just get as many traits as possible? Because it can, well, you're kind of limited into really focusing on 2. Unless it's, I mean, to really get the juice out of the traits, you're really going to focus on 2. That's why when people talk about Clan Assassin, Clan Rangers, Ace, Juggernaut, those goblins and whatever, it's always 2. But when the game mode is, let's say 7, there's 7 troops on the board. That's when it really can go crazy. But you know, in regular play, you're probably just going to go with oh, there we go, Skeleton King. Let's go, baby. Okay. All right. I'm gonna just swap that out. Oh no, because I want the noble bonus. So we'll wait for now, and then we'll go from there. Yeah. Good luck with chess and YouTube. Just keep going. That's the key. Yes. Thank you very much. Yeah. That's the one thing I learned early on when playing chess and YouTube. YouTube first, and then chess. Was that it's never about the finish line is never visible. You just have to keep going. Hello to Hirsch on YouTube. How's it going? Camp is the best trait, but it can Uber well with the team with higher stars. Hello, David. Why am I stuck at 1800? I think by this point, the main thing is that a lot of people have understood what needs to be done in order to win games, and so it is tougher to win games now. In the first 5 days, nobody knew what to do, so it was really tough to figure out what to do, and that's why you saw like those accounts that have like 10,000, 20,000 trophies, is because they were able to just play nonstop, and they figured it out before anybody else shared it with the world. So yeah. So you're going to see a lot of, like, I'm hard stuck, and the reason I'm also hard stuck is because I am, like, I haven't superiorly focused on actually. Ooh, okay, yeah, we'll do that. Oh, let's go 3-star Rogue Ghost, ladies and gentlemen. We have something here. Okay, but we have to survive. Okay, I almost want to put Rogue Ghost in the back so that he gets extra damage, and then that's our back line. He also gets the 8-second protection or the shield. So we're gonna do that. Okay. And he is not doing anything. What? Rogos decided not to do anything for the first 10 seconds. By the way, the first person in the leaderboard global also cheat. Oh, really? I did not know that. I had no idea. If it was promoted, if it was announced on social media that he cheated, I had no idea because I'm not on socials. But that's crazy. Wow. That's crazy. He, I'm surprised they just don't take his name off of the leaderboard. Yeah, I'm surprised they just don't take the name off the leaderboard. They should give Prince additional charges like Bandit. I don't know. I think they're trying to keep it similar to the actual ideas of Clash Royale. That's why I don't think they're going to give uh, another charge. Or maybe, oh well, okay. I mean, because haste is pretty good. Haste is pretty good by itself already. Come on, Rogos. Come on. Come on. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay. So it would be interesting if Prince gets haste, as he does now, but after he gets rid of somebody, if oh, this is for the game here, so I don't think there's any much else we can do. All right, unless we do have anything. So this is where we would build and try to get something. Okay. All right. What else? What else? Oh, okay. All right, fine. All right. Well, this is for the game, and we got one Scout the Kings at 1 star. Unbelievable. All right. I just have to pay attention here. Are we going to win this? Yay, we won. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting like if Prince got haste as he does, and then after he gets rid of somebody, if the board is cleared and he's going to the next target, he dashes. That'd be insane. That'd be really cool. Hello to Doc on YouTube. How's it going? Dude, the Archer Goblin Prince is back with Shield Ability Friends. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mold video. Yay. Okay. All right. I guess we're going Clan Brawler. And then we'll figure it out from there. Okay. Yeah. Hello to Jair on YouTube. How's it going? And 9 o'clock. What time is it now? Well, we'll be on for probably 2 hours tonight. Hello to Kokushibo on YouTube. What the hell is this game? Oh, this is Merge Tactics. This is a game within Clash Royale. Why not just Pocket Skeleton King to upgrade till 3 stars? Because at the time, if that was the last game, which it worked out, I mean, having all 4 undead on the board was just the key to winning. What's your favorite card from all the Clash cards? It is Dark Goblin? Probably Dark Goblin. Yeah, I never had like a really, I never really thought about that. But I would probably say Dark Goblin. Just because he's hype. If you do it correctly, he is hype. Have you seen the Elixir Pump modifier? Because I never knew how to sell and get the Elixir. Oh, you just drag the Elixir like you're dragging a troop down. That's it. You just drop it down. Okay. Oh, okay. So we're gonna have Noble. So let's go here, and this is our front line here. Okay. I almost want to just. Actually, we'll get. Okay, we can get Golden Knight, so that'll be our team, I think. If we survive this may be our team. I don't know. We have to get rid of. We have to get rid of one of them. If we don't, okay. So all right, we lost. All right. Hello to Montague on YouTube. How's it going? When do Rangers fall off? If you play the assassin trait, you very likely have a chance to counter it. Hello to Mamu and Nevik and Bagef on YouTube. How's it going? If he got haste, he wouldn't be an overpowered Golden Knight, then I suppose. I see. Yeah. All right. So, wow. Nothing? Okay. Oh, what's that king dummy thing? So there's two different dummies that they've made at this point in when you reach 2300. There's one dummy that if you keep it alive, at the next round you get one extra elixir, and then this dummy here is one where you get it's a trait. It counts toward the trait. So if I get a clan and an ace, then it counts. Then I have 2 out of 4 instead of 1 out of 4. I need to move a packet back. That's okay. That's fine. And we'll just but they're focusing on that. Yeah, and then the dummy is just it's another thing on the board. It's a distraction. This was one of the things in Dota Underlords that was very popular because people would just drop dummies everywhere, and it was just annoying to just deal with those instead of the actual troops that you had to defeat. Okay, I'm gonna pack it back here. All right, Valkyrie. Okay, and then all right, then we gotta wait. Okay, where am I in chat? Yo, can you tap on the dummy thing, please? Yes. It just says born with 2 traits. And the other one, I think, says keep me alive. Dark Goggins. Yes. I mean, I have all these shorts that I posted on the channel where it's just the greatness of Dark Goblin. And it's just like, look at that, man. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. He's insane. He's insane. My friend isn't even Arena 3, so he can't play merch. Oh, really? So oh, I did not know that you had to be at a specific arena in order to play merch text. I thought it was just available I thought it was just available. I didn't realize that you had to be at a certain level. That's interesting. Because I thought about doing a second account. I know people talked about it here on chat the other day, where basically, if you want to backseat game me, there would be a day where you play my second account. But my second account is just like not even close to being anywhere near. It's a level 1 account. So that's a thing. Oh my! Get rid of. Okay, all right, fine. Okay. So I didn't even know you had to be a specific level to play. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna play this giant skull here. We got nothing. Yeah, we'll just go. Let's go with that formation. Kickoff return formation. Hello, Sumit on YouTube. Are you diamond? No, not yet. I'm at 2300. What's your favorite modifier, and what do you think is the worst modifier? So my favorite modifier is the pump modifier, just because it adds such a unique element to playing, because at some point you have to decide when you want to go. Oh, come on! Oh, okay. At some point you have to decide when you want to sell, and then from there you have to make whatever extra elixir you get out of that work. The worst modifier is the frontline bonus, where it's 50% of damage gets reflected back, which is absolutely, it makes 0 sense. 0 cents. Nobody. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, like nobody gets any benefit off of that. It's just stupid. So yeah. All right, I'm caught up with chat. Oh yay. Okay. All right. Well, thank you everybody for the question. And I know at this point I probably should be focused on. Oh man. Okay. All right, fine. We just have to survive this, and we'll get a 3-star night. That's okay. There was one. Now, speaking of the chess tournament I was at today, I thought about this as I was coming home. I was going to get dinner, and I was coming home. I was like, do I want to talk? Oh my, come on, bro, Ghost, please, don't do me dirty. Don't do me dirty. He did me dirty. All right. All right, heading out. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. Hey, thank you for stopping by Soundscape. Really appreciate it. All right, let's go here, and then we have Noble. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this bonus here, and we'll set up this way, and then we can get goblins on board and try to build off of this. So again, there was one thing I wanted to talk about. I was debating this because it was related to the tournament I played today. By the way, because I know people are asking, like, I finished with 1 win and 2 losses, and the losses were, I would say, I needed to play way better. I needed to play way better, but at the same time, I didn't just get walked over, which was very important to me because I've been playing really mediocre over the last couple of weeks, and I needed to get better. Okay, we can go Prince, and this is probably our team. Although Valkyrie does nothing, so I might have to build something else up. Oh, I forgot I have this goblin. Okay, but that's okay. Hello to Caming on YouTube. How's it going? Did they nerf Empress +2 Elixir? I don't know if they did any buffs or nerfs. I'm not on social media. So if they announced any balance changes, I have no idea. We just got worked there. Hello to Papi Chulo on YouTube. This is Merch Tactics. I haven't tried it yet. Is it fun? Yes, this is Merch Tactics. Definitely try it, and it is very fun. Okay. Can we get... Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Okay. And let's do this. And then we'll have a front line and back line. Okay. This is our team. Oh, yes. This is definitely our team. This is our team. Okay. Yeah, I would definitely, like, I have, as I've mentioned a couple times, I have played 1 game of Clash Royale in the last 12 days. I've played nothing but this. This game is so much fun. So I definitely recommend. Please get rid of Princess. Just get rid of Princess. Just get rid of Princess. Get rid of Princess! Okay. Hello to Aben on YouTube. How's it going? Bro, how do you play better in this? It's just either win or lose based on what card you get and your luck. No, there is a element. This is auto chess, so it's not like you can just spam a meta and win. It's not pick Hog 2.6 cycle and win. There is an element to building a team based on the cards that you're given. Now, some teams are definitely going to be much more suited to win than others. But if you don't get those top tier teams, you really have to think about like counters and what works best with what you're given. And that's to me, that's the fun part, is that it's not the same thing every time. It's not Hog 2.6 every time. It's not Piggy's EQ with Archer Quinn and delivery every time. There's a level to thinking about how you want to approach the game and the style. Do you try to play fast and try to play aggressively in the beginning, or do you try to slow play for a longer what do you call it, for winning in the late game? You know, do you try to get an early lead, or you just try to slowly build toward a strong finish? Those are the things that make this, I mean, really, I mean, in my opinion, it's just a fascinating game. Okay, just, yeah, Clan Rangers. I mean, this Archer's not doing anything, so let's switch out. Switch her out, and then this is our front line and back line. Okay. Oh, okay, we'll do the, oh, no, I want a Prince in the back. Okay, fine. All right, I want a Prince in the back, and then, actually, I'll probably switch that. You know, I want Mega Knight to have the damage boost, and then Prince gets, yeah, jeez. Yeah, that's. Okay, now I'll put you in the back, and you're here, and then I'm bringing Princess. And, okay, all right, that's fine. Do you have the ambition or drive to get better? That Dark Goggins mentality, or is it all chill? No, people who know me know that if I do put effort into something, that you're going to get the absolute 100% best of me. The thing about it is that now that I've gotten older, I mean, it kills friendships. that's the cold part about it, is that when I had that mentality in the past, it has really alienated. I'm not talking about like Kobe, levels of alienating, people around me. But I mean, for the sake of trying to be the best that we can, and constant never-ending improvement. What I'm saying is, I mean, there's just so many stories I can tell. Me being almost 50, I could, there's a lot of stuff I can say, but it's just more of like, I understand that there's a level to going all out and trying to be the best and trying to just win in everything. Okay. All right. And trying to win at everything. But I also understand what can come of it. That's why, like, when I play in chess tournaments, I've always said that if I play with the sole purpose of I'm going to kill everybody, I mean, if I play with the sole purpose of I'm going to win, and there's nobody in this world, not even Magnus Carlsen, that can stop me from being the best that I can be, I will lose friends. I will lose friends. I will have no friends, because I will alienate everybody out of the sole purpose of becoming the best. And it's happened before. When I tried to run a business, my whole goal was to prove everybody wrong and be the best at it. And I lost. I lost a ton of friends, and I alienated a lot of people because of it. And I don't know why it's tough for me to say that. It's been forever since, but just talking about it, it's really tough. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Bro, it's just based on luck. It's not based on luck. No, it's the reason people say it's based on luck is because there's no one thing people can spam in order to win. It's not like, oh, if you just play, but now we know that if you build toward Clan Rangers, then you have a chance to do something. But oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, all right. There's not one thing that you can just say you could just say, "Oh, let me just do this and then see if I get wins." No, there's nothing like that. You actually have to learn how to play. This is why people are like, you either really enjoy playing auto chess games like this, or you really don't like playing games like this, and that's totally fine. But it's not like any type of other game that is, that Supercell has made. You have to really learn everything about the game, and you have to be. I mean, as far as I've understood this is you have to be very flexible, because if you're not, you're going to. Oh, we have five. I keep thinking the dummies. Yeah. If not, you're gonna fall behind, and that's when people say like, "Oh, I can't find the thing that I can always use to win. Therefore, this game is eh." It's just, yeah. Although the Geek of War on YouTube, I was going, what the fuck is your rank? I'm 2300. If you play aggressively, you lose. It's LOSE, and there can be some stuff, toward playing to excuse me. There can be an approach to playing aggressively and winning. It's very tough to do so. No, what I'm saying is that what I'm facing a lot, the opponent gets a 3-star Spear God, 3-star Knights, and they beat my team when I don't even get a good 2-star. You just have to really think about like how you're merging the teams and go from there. Like it's super tough in the beginning, but once you get used to what you need to do, then everything else just comes really naturally to building a team. Yeah, it sucks that some cards. I mean, but also like Spear Goblins are very easy to get to 3-star. Two elixir cards are very easy to get to 3 stars, just because they're more abundant, but everybody goes for the higher level cards. Please. Oh my god. That's the first time I've seen that. Oh my goodness. I had never seen that. Okay. Now we can start thinking about using the dummy as an actual. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we have. Okay, now we can start looking at stuff. Okay, what do you have? You have Mega Knight. Okay, all right. Because that might be who we're facing later. So I still would like to get Alex like Valkyrie to 3 stars, but we might have to start building a counter. So probably need to get Princess. Okay, so yeah. Hello to Andrew on YouTube. How's it going? Why do you never look at the other team's setup? Because it doesn't matter how the other team sets up their cards if I have terrible low level cards. It doesn't matter. It's on me to build a team first that can contend, and then I can worry about what my opponent is doing. What my opponent does not matter if my team is terrible or it's not even maximized. Doesn't matter. The reason I looked at my team now is because the way Spirit Empress is played is that now I have to start thinking about who I want to have on the bench in case I lose. And we're not losing, so we're good. All right. Or are we? Wait, Archer Queen? Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. I would agree with that. Pivoting and taking advantage of opportunity. Yeah. All right. Hello to Chris on YouTube. How's it going? Does this game ever get difficult? I played for a couple hours, got to internet, and it still seems like I'm playing bots. Yeah, at some point you are gonna hit a wall, and I think it's because gosh, I think I got to like, ooh. I got to 1500 before I started to lose a couple of games here and there. And then once I figured out the next strategy, because I think I was using Spirit Empress and I switched back to King, then went on another level and then got to 2300, and then that's where I am right now. Hello, just kidding, LOL on YouTube. How's it going? There's a strat with Spirit Empress to get extra elixir. You need to use it. Yes, that was the thing I talked about from the very at the start of the stream. Like, I keep waiting for making a 3-card start and cycle through all the cards at the end, but I don't get it. Yeah, that's the part that sucks, and that's where I think a lot of people would say like, "Oh yeah, I'm not getting it's random. It's too random because I'm not getting what I want." Yeah, and then just watch other people, get 3-star Bandit or 3-star Archer Queen, and you're like, or 3-star Royal Ghost, and it's like, oh, like, why am I even playing this game? That's what they're saying. Oh, come on. Thank you. Okay, all right. Yeah. All right, I know there's still like a ton of chat that I'm still going through. Yeah. Okay, what I do is just lose first 2 farm elixir, then go 4 clank, because seems by far the best. That's a strategy that I have said previously that is very possible. But the problem is you have to convert on the elixir that you get from losing the routes. If you don't get anything when you lose those rounds, you've basically wasted. You've wasted 2 turns, and that is more damaging in the long run because you're just falling behind. You fell behind intentionally, and then you fell behind worse. I think of it in chess terms, similar to if you play something like the King's Gambit. The King's Gambit in the beginning. Oh, okay. Well, what's crazy? I'm gonna do this front line. Okay, and I'll give them protection. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. All right. And we'll figure it out from there. Actually, since I have 10 elixir, I probably just need to look at this for a little bit here. So hold on, chat. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read what chat's saying, and then we go from there. Okay. I'm gonna read what chat says, but I have 10 elixir and I gotta spend it. Okay. So what do we get here? At some point, I'm gonna have to look at what everybody has because. Okay, Goblin. So, I could go P.E.K.K.A. Oh, might as well. Shoot. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Okay. This is gonna be our team? Wait, I have Bandit? Oh, okay, no. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, all right. All right, I still have elixir to spend. I'll figure that out. Please get rid of Goblin Machine. Oh my goodness, Goldenite is an absolute monster. Okay, so let's see. Who of the other 2 do I have to face? And I just have to make sure. Okay, I promise I'm going to read chat. I want to. Let's at least lock this game up before. Oh, please, Rogue Ghost 3 stars. Yes. Okay, and then Princess. Thank you. Okay, so I think we're in a good spot here. Let me just see what. Yeah. Okay, so Goblin. Actually, that means okay. We only have to really deal with Goblin. Okay, we got. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Okay, I'm gonna keep everybody here in case we need them because I have come back from 10-1 down. And that was amazing. So I know others can do it. And it won't be happening today because, ladies and gentlemen, we have to win. Okay, so I'll go back to chat here. Yeah. All right. Where did I stop here? Hello to Brett on YouTube. How's it going? To add Spirit of... Oh, wait, hold on. Troops getting defeating... Okay, let's go here. I'll back up. Ted, Spirit Empress strives on merges, so just try to match and collect the cheapest cards to see that get you see what you can change. Yeah, that was the thing that everybody has said. They said, Glenn, you are terrible because all you need to do is just merge and you just keep getting elixir, keep getting elixir. But what they missed is that you keep getting elixir and then you merge to get a 3-star of whatever. But at the same 3 stars, you still have a bunch of elixir to spend if you did it correctly with Spirit Empress. So what you need to do, or what I need to do, or what anybody, and this is the part that people miss, is that you have to continue building pretty much a second team of reserves so that when you're facing other players in the 1v1, you can counter them because your team is not going to work. And so you're able to swap out a 3-star with effectively another 3-star that is working. And that's the key. And that, when I understood that, when I was thinking about it last night and then trying with a couple games this morning, I said, oh, I get it. That is the true power of Spirit Empress. And that is really the powerful thing about her. And that's why eventually she's going to be, I would say considered the best in the game. Assassin is better, I believe. I think Assassin's bad if they're not all at 3 stars. The main factor that leads to people believing this game is pure luck is that you can't rely on repeating one strategy. Ding, ding, ding. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the perfect answer to everybody who says that this game... Okay. All right, that's our front line and back line here. Yeah, let's go this. Let's do that. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Because I think that's all, like... I mean, jeez. Look at this. When I started streaming, everybody just says, what's the best strategy? I'm like... I mean, yet you can go Clan Rangers, or you can go Ace, Juggernaut, Rangers, whatever the case is. But it's not like you're guaranteed to get that every game. And I think that's the frustrating thing, because like people are like, oh, I didn't get what I want, I lose, this game sucks. But auto chess is a different animal. Really. It really is. It's a complete... Oh, okay, hold on here. We got... Who do I sub out then? Do I sub? Okay, yeah. We're subbing them out. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just sub them out. I think this is... Yeah. Oh, we're down to 1 HP. Okay, we have to go for it anyways. Yeah. I don't even know if this is going to pan out to anything. It may not. Or will it? Hold on. Get rid of Bomber, and we have a chance. Oh, my goodness. Okay, all right. We have a chance. Hello to Logan on YouTube. How's it going? Do card levels matter? Yes. Supercell, I believe, said that is still going to be a factor. That's why it's not 100%. Actually, this is my team. I'm just going to sell. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. So it still is important. That's why you still see like the level 14, level 15 in the game, because it still is important. Or else everybody. The funny thing is, if card level wasn't important, everybody would play this game because they would not have to be tempted or forced to play. To play a game where they have to level up cards. Kind of a hard reality about it. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. What can we get here? What we got? Oh. Okay. All right. Anything? Nothing? Oh man. I almost want to sell those goblins to get golden eye, but we'll just wait. So yeah. Hello to MCT on YouTube. How's it going? What? It's more affordable. 2 elixir cards will always be better than 5 elixir if 2 elixir tyrant stars. Yeah, and then and also some of the 5 elixir cards suck. Like Skeleton King sucks. Golden Knife is not 3 stars. He's kind of mediocre. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just it happens. So, all right, give me 30 seconds. I'm just gonna have some water here, and then probably catch up on chat. There was one thing I was gonna talk about today from the chess tournament that I entered that was just absolutely hilarious. I might save it for tomorrow's stream if I remember. If I remember, I'll save it for tomorrow's stream. I'll probably talk about it in the beginning before everybody shows up. We'll see. Also, I got to get a towel because this spill and this drink. Okay, that should be a little bit better. Okay. Not quite 100%, but I think we're okay there. All right. Okay. So, where we get to the next game, let's see. I know a lot of people showed up, and thank you to everybody who's tuned in. I have to get disagree. Oh, hold on here. This is the frontline bonus. Sucks. Okay. All right. We're doing this. So do I get 50% in addition to the 50%? I'm wondering about that. So we'll see. 50% and the noble bonus. So it's another percentage. Yep. That worked. Okay. All right. I have to disagree with your King's Gambit. You don't do this as Star Trader. You do, but you can lose first run to get elixir ball. Watch out the other person second once sometime. They're dope. Can you type that again, please? Didn't quite fully understand it. I hate my phone corrector. Let's see. Hello to Fierce Potato, Chicken Nugget, and Jesse on YouTube. How's it going? Hello to Roblox on YouTube. How's it going? I started playing this game during the beta. The first 3 seasons and took some time off. The game changed so much. I feel intimidated to come back. Don't worry about it. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Hello to Reese on YouTube. How's it going? Welcome back. And hello to Mr. Parsifal on YouTube. All right. Okay, we're gonna go with this, and yeah, we'll just sandwich there. Okay. So yeah, no assassin 2-star can be clan 3-star if buffed right. Yes, yeah, and that's the idea. Is that, I mean, again, the one thing I disagree with Molt about his video was that the game at the time was 9 days old, and we're already talking about how there's one thing that is just overpowering over everything. There's no way that is even, like, we can't say after 9 days, this is the only thing that works. And if somebody else has it, you just give up. That's just bad. I'd rather have Valkyrie for now, and then we'll get Barbarian in there. Yeah. Hello to Nathaniel on YouTube. How's it going? Gonna be hard to get past 2,800. I've been hard stopped because of Clan Avengers, Clan Ranger Tech. Yeah. I think everybody who's saying they're hard stopped, and I've been hard stopped at 2,300. It's just because now, with all the YouTubers, all of the strats have been not necessarily revealed, but there is now an approach. Everybody has approaches to this game that can be repeated, and so it's tough for people to break through. Those who break through at this point are just going to be really solid at the game. Like, that's, yeah. I mean, I've been hard stop at 20. I've been hard stop at 2300 for 4 days now. I don't sense it changing unless like I seriously either play the game nonstop or I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Even though now, like my revelation with Spirit Empress, maybe what the? Oh my goodness. Okay, can we win this? Can we win this? Can we win this? Please, 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 Valkyrie. Please, Valkyrie. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, okay, all right. That's the thing. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. There's nobody I can really. Unless I get Dark Goblin. Okay. All right, we have to go get Dark Goblin. Or no. Gosh, anybody? Anybody? Okay. All right, at least we get that 3-star. But there's nothing. Man. All right. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Hello, Beatsa on YouTube. How's it going? I personally use Rangers and Noble or Goblin Size and keep cards I won't use on the bench to sell when I need elixir. Yeah, that's one way to go about it. And watch this Archqueen just absolutely smoke us. Okay, no, we're good. Yeah, that's one way to go about it. Trying to keep up with everybody. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got Prince. All right, so we can go Prince and then. But we have to level. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Okay, Prince, and now I'd rather do that. And then get Golden Knights. Okay, I don't know who I'm gonna switch off for Golden Knight. Might be Goblin, but we'll see if we survive this. Okay, we have to survive this. But they have a 3-star Goblin. They have a 3-star Golden Knight. I don't know how we're gonna do this. And Clan Rangers, unbelievable. All right, we didn't. Okay. Oh, we got second, so, all right. Yeah. Play at your pace, don't compare, just have fun at first. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's the problem. And a lot of people who know me personally know that I have a very difficult time with that. That I have this, and it's probably because, the town I grew up in, the environment I grew up in, where we were, you had to prove that you belonged. I mean, not like, church versus skins, but more of like there was an edge to all of us that we believed we had to fight to prove that we belonged, when no, we run the game at our own pace. And that's when I started my business, like 10 years ago, or almost 20 years ago. Yeah, it was like 2006. It's crazy. But I had a me versus the world mentality, and that was the absolute wrong way to go about it. I think it was funny because, like, if you all know who John Boy is, he does the lip sync, the lip reading on YouTube. He does a lot of Yankee stuff, New York Yankees. And I wish somebody had told me this early. And I thought his advice was super important. I mean, super good. He said, "Don't burn a bridge that hasn't been built yet." And I thought that was eye-opening. Don't burn a bridge that hasn't been built yet. And the problem is, when I started my business almost 20 years ago, it was I had a me versus the world mentality, to where if you didn't believe in what I did, I was just lighting a match to whatever possibility was there. Oh, come on, Rogos, come on. He loses two. He loses two of these. But yeah. Yeah. Let's see. All right, we got a goblin here. Okay. I think I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna spam. And do this and get, okay, and then do that. And then, okay, all right, I'll put Spirit Goblin back in the lineup eventually, but yeah. Okay. Now what was okay, where am I in chat? I started playing because I was on a flight and the internet was too bad for regular. Well, hopefully I had a safe flight with no turbulence. All right. Brother, I got a question. Every streamer, at least every stream that I've joined, you're very late in chat. May I ask why, if you don't mind? It's because I'm trying to read everybody in chat. That's the thing. I don't want to leave anybody behind when I read chat. That's why I'm like super behind in it. Because I want to read everything. I don't want to leave anybody I don't want to leave anybody behind. Actually, no, let me do this. And here and here. Okay. Can we get anything? No? Okay. All right. Yeah. So that's why. Yeah. Here we'll get to the point when he reads it. A little Mike on YouTube. How's it going? The trick is to get the most buff you can for your whole team, not just a one type shit. Yeah, that's the thing that I have to unlearn, is that I love goblins and I want to just spam goblins early. But I realize at some point I do have to pick two other cards that are gonna help. Okay. All right. So where are we? Oh, this is the. Oh, this is the. Okay. Hello. All right, we're doing this. I'll give the first round to get a 2-star Rogue Ghost. Okay. All right. I just sell it a 2-star I get and cycle small cards for infinite elixir. Yeah, that's the thing. But the other point to that, as I talked about before, is that you can't just 2-star cycle get more elixir. It's that you have to eventually use that elixir to build a team that is going to. You have to build a team that is eventually okay. Yeah, I'll just do this. You have to build a team that is eventually going to be part of your bench or reserves. You can't just sell, and then when you're done, you're like, oh, okay, I got the 3 elixir. Or, I got the 3 stars. We're good. No, you have to keep building and building. It's never over. Just because you have 30 elixir and you have everybody have 3 stars, 4 stars, it's never over, and that's the crazy part about it. All right, we have. Whew, okay, let me. All right, we'll just do this with Rogue Ghost. Okay, all right. Just like Sin 3, and he'll get to a final. Hey, I'm trying. Okay. Hello to Penguin on YouTube. How's it going? Hey, buddy. Hello to Sick on YouTube. How's it going? Hello, Samu Dragon. Hello, 2K. Thank you. All right. All right. I'm trying to see where I am here. Okay. It's tough to play and look at chat and talk to yourself, so I get it. I'm just take some time. Yeah, I'm trying. That's the thing. Like, I want this to be. I learned this. It's funny. I learned this from watching Oxalate, because okay. Do I wait? No, I want a 2-star, because then we can do. Okay, yeah. Because then I'll have it, and then we'll have assassins. Oh, they have Gold Knight. All right, so yeah. All right, understandable. But 3-star Rogue Ghost is literally almost unbeatable. Like, he's just taking a scratch. Okay. Okay, what do we get here? All right, so this is our team. Now I'll put you back here, and then pretty much now I need goblin. I need a goblin, but I want a rogue ghost. No, you know what? I need goblin. I need goblin. I need to play for that, and then yeah, we do that. But I could. Oh, okay. I'll just get the 3-star goblin, then we'll get the 3-star knight first. This game is going to be tough because everybody's going to have 3 stars, so it's really going to come down to matchups. Okay. All right, that's fine. I need to get everybody at 3 stars. Main thing. Okay. What do we get? All right, so we got 3-star here, and then now we can at least try for Rogos here. All right, so. All right, 3-star here, dark goblin. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right. Oh, and I need a goblin there. Okay, all right, fine. All right, I'm gonna save Giant Skelly, and that's gonna be our reserve. Oh, it might be Prince too. Okay, let's see. All right, this is what it comes down to. Rogos, 3-star Rogos, deliver. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay. All right. That worked. Actually, not great. I've worked 24 hours in 2 days. I've rested. My coworkers have been showing us I work alone up front and one in the kitchen. I definitely feel you, man. I used to work at Olive Garden, and the days when people did not show were some of the toughest days. And the only thing that I would, help me get through it is you just hope that people tipped as well as possible. That's the, it's sorry to say, but it's tough. Yeah. Okay, what are we? Oh, come on. No, okay, all right. Well, we got second again. All right, but yeah, I mean, and I've done a ton. It's bussing, serving, prep, to go prep, and you just try to get through it, and then through the grace of others, you just hope that you're able to make a lot of gratuity off of it. Yeah. No shame in wanting attention, just don't be annoying about it. How are you? I'm okay. It's very to chat a lot though. Thank you very much. Yeah, like I said, I know there's a lot of streamers out there who just play the game and don't talk to chat, and understandable because they're at a higher level. I'm old. I'm an old man, and this is just more of me. Ooh, can I get a 3? No, actually, no. I want. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. And I'm just using this to chill, man. I obviously want to grow the channel. My goal is 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year and to get to 4 million views. But I understand some people. If you want high level gameplay, there's always the Rileys of the world, the Ians of the world. Mo. You can watch an Iosu video. You can watch Jinxie. But I know I will never be at that level, so let me just be at the level that I can be, which is, a guy who is almost 50 years old playing a game that, I mean, is almost a decade old, and so it's, we're just chilling and having a good time. That's the main thing. So, yeah. Where am I at here? I saw him do some shit that I'm fully aware of. He puts more attention to his chat than his games right now. Yeah, I mean, because the thing is like, and it's not to pick on like people like Shroud, But how many times does Shroud watch? I mean, just specifically look at chat and talk to chat. How many times does Shroud do that? Or like, how many times does Summit? You know, and they're the ones that they're easy to pick on for this because they just play the game and they have like 15,000 subscribers. Me, I said I'm gonna approach this as if y'all are here, I'm here, we can talk. All I ask is that you don't backseat game, and that's it. I'll tell you about my day. I'll tell you about stuff that's happened to me. I'll share some stuff, and we go from there. Just so Scott, remember, even if you don't get rich and all, remember that sometimes it's better for us to sin and drown very low and cry to remember who is above us. It's very true. Yeah, I remember, because I remember when I was like at my low point, like when all I had was $31 and a beat up truck in 2010. And it's almost approaching that 15 year anniversary of that day. I remember that. I was driving back home because I basically gave everything up. And I remember I stopped in Santa Barbara and I said, you know what, this is it. I'm done. Like, well, what's the point? I was saying that. I was like, what's the point? Because all I have left is $31. I'm probably not going to make it home. I have a beat up truck. Like, why even go home? And I just realized that, there's more there. I can fight back. I tried to run a business. It failed. It failed horribly. And I don't even have goldenite. What the okay. All right, you're gone. Here. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Oh, I had goldenite. I'm an idiot. Jeez. I thought that was barbarian. I'm an idiot. Okay. There. I mean, it sucks, but... Oh, I needed to pin... Oh, gosh. I'm just... okay. All right, fine. We're going to lose this. But that's... that's on me. That's on me. And we didn't lose this. Unbelievable. Actually, no, we still didn't lose this. Yeah, we're going to lose this. Unless 3-star Goblin just gets eaten alive there. Yeah, no, we lost this. Okay. That's fine. I just totally botched that game or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's... I know I've been to the very, very, very low point where I was like, what is the point? And it's tough. It's tough, and I'll probably talk about it if you ask me in chat. Talk about your lowest point or why your business failed. I'll definitely talk about that. It's just something that. Oh, come on, Bomber, come on. You're the worst card in the game, but you can deliver here. Okay, thank you. But yeah, it's this thing. Sometimes a good thing you're not feeling well, so I go back to him. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's okay. Noble. Let's go. Man, they're giving nothing. All right. We can go Rogos. At least we can just try to survive the beginning of the game. Never gonna lie, I never ever had more than 2 goblins because they ain't that strong, but they upgrade themselves. So I always that's why I go with goblins, because they just upgrade themselves, and I can fast upgrade them. So in the beginning of the game, that you have these, you at least have some strong cards to work around until you can build a team that is sustainable. That's why I go with goblins. And that's why I think goblins would work best with Spirit Empress. 3-star Ghost, by the way, he couldn't win. The Ghost is the GOAT. Yep. Yeah. I was really bad at this game, and then after I watched your stream today, I heard I lost. I can't believe that, but thank you very much. A 2-star Ghost can beat a team of 5 with only 3 go. Yeah, I mean, it's just... Rogue Ghost at 2 stars is insane. Rogue Ghost at 3 stars is almost unbeatable. Unless everybody else sucks on the team. 3-star Goblin Machine is so broken. Oh boy, I have a very it's very difficult for me to agree with that. Yeah. Now I guess there's no peas no going around. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's the best way to get 4-star? I've only seen one. You can go goblins and just spam this. If you have 2 goblins on the board, you just keep them alive long enough. You can get one of spear goblin or regular goblin, get to 4-star. Hello to Yeet on YouTube. How's it going? Do you play Merge Tactics often? I've played it every day for the last 12 days. If so, what do you find the best way to consistently gain trophies is? Well, you're talking to somebody who is hard stuck at 2300 at this point. The only thing I can say is that you have to understand what the game is giving you at the time, at every round, and also look at the modifier and build teams around that. Don't just say, I love goblins, therefore I'm only going to go after goblins. You are going to lose games. You have to be very flexible in how you approach building a team. He plays a lot. I'm not going to answer for him, but what I learned from him, and he told me what's the best thing to cycle property. Yeah. Hello to John on YouTube. How's it going? I currently work at Olive Garden. Should I quit? I mean, well, when I worked there from 1996 to about 2000. So it's probably much different. But I'll tell you what, I remember there's a lot of things now at the Olive Garden that are just like standard, you know. But at the time when I was there, they were like debut. Oh my gosh, like chicken scampi was tested for 2 weeks. And I tell you, I was like, this is going to be the greatest thing that has ever been put on the menu. And I was like, this is awesome. I like chicken scampi. When I had that for the first time and they were testing it at the restaurant, I was like, this is insane. Bell peppers and the chicken tenders, so seasoned bread and nice with this creamy wine scampis. Oh my gosh, it was just insane. And then it was like sometime later they said, okay, but now we're going to do this thing where we're going to have an all you can eat. And we were like, oh my goodness, this is nuts. We're going to have an all you can eat? Yeah, it's going to be called Never Ending Possible. I'm like, you know what's going to happen if we do Never Ending Possible. You know the type of clientele that's going to be coming into. It's going to be Golden Corral, hometown buffet type of people. You know? But they said they tested it. They said it was going to work, and they said, okay, we're going to. Oh my goodness, Archqueen's just going to smoke us, isn't she? Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll tell you. I mean, I learned a lot. Working in restaurants, you learn a lot about, resiliency, just understanding that, not everything's going to go your way, and, customers are stupid sometimes, but you just have to eat it, and you have to do the best you can. But at the same time, you also learn about what's the best way to upsell somebody, what's the best way to promote something, and what's the best way to entice somebody to get them to take up your offer. Like if you say, hey, do you want an appetizer? Most people are going to say no. But if you say something like, hey, we got some really good calamari, like really, really good calamari, or we got stuffed artichokes, or we got toasted ravioli, which is like the best thing in the entire world, then you may get people saying, okay, yeah, let me try the toasted ravioli. Yeah. And you really learn that because you're never going to be there for forever, and realistically, you're not going to be at a restaurant for forever, but you learn those skills to either start your own restaurant, or bakery or whatever. Maybe you start something at a farmer's market and you take those skills from your restaurant there. Or, if you go into a white collar job, like, you do sales and you say, okay, now I understand what it means to try to upsell somebody. So I wouldn't quit. unless you have a very the work environment is so terrible that it's untenable. That would be the only other reason. If it's really bad, then yeah, definitely quit. Yeah. You should save up. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too. Yeah, if you save up money, then that way when you leave to go work at another, you have a pillow. Yeah. Hello to Butternuts on YouTube. How's it going? Welcome back. And hello to Rocks on YouTube. How's it going? Hello to same person Fallout 4. I need to play that game. Do you ever go for Ranger, Goblin, Juggernaut, Clan? I go for all those, but not at the same time. It's very difficult to get 4. Because you're really just diluting the benefits of that. What time is it? I'm probably running out of battery. It's 10? Oh, okay. All right. So I'll probably play like 2 more games. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, and we're gonna go goblins. So yeah. All right. I'm still trying to get caught up in chat. So yeah. All right. How you feel about Sparky Goblin Giant? I hate Sparky Goblin Giant. I can defend it, but yeah, it's okay. All right. Is tier 4 Royal Ghost killable? Yes. You just have to have a lot of troops on the board and confuse it. And then, yeah. It's doable. It's doable. It's just tough, but it's yeah. I almost want to sell this Goblin Machine, but we'll go for the next round here. Yeah. It's Rocket Princess Free Spirit, one Elixir Skeletons Dark Prince. I don't know if it's right. Log Tesla. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Do it clap? Okay. All right. To beat Rogue Ghost is with Splash and Strong Line Defense, counter Assassin Trait, form a triangle in the corner. What is that Scarecrow? So this is there was the previous game, that was a dummy where it had 2 traits. Somebody probably already explained it in chat. It had 2 traits, and the goal is to, it counts as a character toward the trait bonus that you're working on. I don't even remember what it was. I don't even remember what it was previously, but yeah, that was the thing. So yeah. Somebody's spamming emotes. Let me tell you, I have so many breadstick stories from the Olive Garden, from my Olive Garden days. Incredible, man. Like, jeez, breadsticks at Olive Garden. Do you have a level 10? Yeah. I have a level 1. Hello to Zora on YouTube. How's it going? What game is this? This is Merge Tactics. This is the game within Clash Royale. Okay, I guess we're going this way. Actually, what is it? If I have fewer troops... Okay, that's fine. All right. In my defense, I don't send rockets to 2. So sure, yeah. Okay, all right. Let's see. Hello to Callan on YouTube. How's it going? Welcome back. Do you have horrible coworker stories? Okay, I have dozens, but that's also at the same time that it's not that I only worked at Olive Garden. I've worked at restaurants. I've worked in newspapers. I ran my own business, as I mentioned. I currently work as a data analyst. Not to say that every place that I've worked at has had a horrible coworker stories, but I have many stories. I mean, again, I'm almost 50. I have many stories to share. I will say, the quick one. I remember I worked for a company that sold pet products and auto products, and I had to go to a warehouse every day in Compton. And there was this new kid right before I left, and it's funny because he was like, "This is not what I thought it was going to be." I was like, "What did you think it was going to be? You're working on it's almost like an Amazon warehouse." He's like, "No, the people." I'm like, "Huh?" Like I didn't understand what he was saying. And he's like, "No, I expected it to be like The Office because I watched The Office a lot." I'm like, "What the what?" I'm like, "That ain't even it, buddy." Like you thought work was gonna be like The Office? on TV and again. And I will admit, I have never watched an episode of The Office, so I don't know. But if it's just a satire, comedy, whatever, then it's like there's no way, dude. Like, no way. But that was hilarious. So yeah. All right. So yeah. You got Insta, so I can send you the link to add me. Well, I stopped using social media. I mean, I do, but it's locked and closed and where. Well, oh wait, what am I doing? Okay, let me do that. Let me actually, yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll have this front line, back line, yeah, and we just won't have goblins. So yeah, yeah. If you find me on any socials, it's the game 2K, but it's in terms of like Twitter, I deactivated it. Instagram, it's locked because I don't use it. Any others, it's just I'm not there. I just don't use it anymore. I don't believe. Not that I don't believe in it, but it's just I realize that I was doom scrolling. I hated it. I gained nothing out of it. The only there's no reason. Like you know how people would say that the only reason I'm on Facebook is because my grandmother. It's the only way I can get in contact with her. That's so stupid. Just get off. Just get your grandmother's phone number and get off Facebook. So yeah, ain't got Snap. I stopped using Snap. Yeah. Are you in a clan? No. That kid probably thinks medical TV shows are real, even though they're exaggerated. I have no idea where this kid thought that he thought he was going to walk in and it was going to be like an episode, like repeated episodes of The Office. Like, what? No, you're here to. I mean, he was doing data entry for eBay listings. I'm like, dude, come on. This is. If you think that's it, you gotta. You're gonna have to think about some stuff here. You know. It's, yeah. That's yeah. I mean that's yeah. But as far as like horror stories, corporate horror stories, yeah, I have like plenty. I did say I did tell my friends and I did tell my friends this on Facebook and in person. I said if I ever get a YouTube channel and I get it to 10,000 subscribers, I will tell the story of why I left my hometown. Because I will tell you, my job was to my job was to. I used to work in newspapers. That's my dream job. My dream job was to be a sports reporter, which I achieved at 4. I mean, I say I first got my first gig at 14. I became full time at 23, and I did it for 22 years. And if you ask me like, hey, did you ever interview people like Steph Curry or LeBron or I was like, yeah, I can tell you who I interviewed, and we can like ask me like I can tell you if I've interviewed them or not. Pro athletes, but it was mostly like local sports. But I never said in 2016 I decided that it was time for me to leave and go back and move back to LA. And I never explained to people that there's a specific reason why I left. There was an inflection point that happened that led me to wanting to leave my hometown and my dream job and go to LA again in 2016. And then that's why I said like I'll keep the story to myself, but if I ever get to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, I will share the story. So 10,000 views. 10,000 subscribers. You'll get your story. You'll get the story. No, my goodness. Arch Queen, what's wrong with you? Okay. All right. Okay, I guess we'll do this. And then this will be our team, so oh boy. All right. Keep him front line. This is kind of all over the place, but we just have to survive this, and yeah. But yeah, I mean, plenty of horror stories, plenty of Olive Garden stories. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there are there were a lot of items on the menu at Olive Garden that weren't. I mean, that got discontinued. They're not even on secret menu anymore. I mean, like not secret menu, but you can't say like, "Can I get a chicken parm sandwich?" Or a chicken parm sandwich. Those were awesome, man, and they discontinued it because they thought it wasn't gonna work. Actually, can I just do this? Yeah, and then that's our four. Oh, what am I? Okay, all right. Yeah, I'll sell you then. Yeah, okay, there we go. All right, that's our team. All right, see if we get anything out of this. So yeah, I mean, if you're ever interested in me yapping about, Olive Garden stories, hometown stuff. I don't know how many people still live in their hometown and they're young adults or older adults or 50 like I'm about to be. You know, we can chat. This is the whole point. Like, I'm not here to. If I'm here to hardcore game, then we can do that too. Yeah, yeah. All right. Okay. I've never been to Olive Garden, and I used to think it was a high-end restaurant as a kid, but apparently it is. It is not. No, no. It's not a high-end restaurant, but it's the thing about it is that it's kind of on that tier of if you're in a small town and you don't have much, then an Olive Garden the is really. I mean, it's really good because you think you're at a higher tier than what you're used to. I remember that. So my hometown is surrounded by a bunch of like small farm towns, and so all those prom kids every year wouldn't stay in their hometown. They would drive 30 minutes to an hour to the Olive Garden and have their dinner, have their prom dinner, and go back to for their dance. That is just yeah, yeah. It's crazy. So we knew in our hometown that obviously Olive Garden was not, the big thing, or so to speak. But it tried telling that to somebody who lives in a small farm town who doesn't get out much, and they're only their best restaurant is a local taqueria and a McDonald's, you know? But 30 minutes away, you get into the next quote unquote big city when it's not really a big city. And you're able to see a Red Lobster, a TGI Fridays, an Olive Garden. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Hello, you seen on YouTube, how's it going? They brainwashed you when you were a kid. But that's the thing. Like, marketing works, in certain ways. So, I mean, it's just the marketing was the thing, and it worked out. So, all right, that's gonna be it because it's past 10 o'clock, and I need to go to sleep, and I have to cook for the week. But I definitely will be streaming tomorrow. So yeah, F Olive Garden, trash and place. No, Olive Garden has its spots, but like for me, actually tomorrow I'm going to be cooking angel hair pasta with meat sauce. This is all homemade. Homemade meat sauce, but the ground beef is actually going to be. I'm going to be buying hopefully a cut of sirloin steak, and then grinding it in a meat grinder at home on my KitchenAid, and then cooking meat sauce pasta. It's going to be really good. I mean, it's going to be really good because I love it for the week. So, yeah. And then I'm also cooking chili. All right. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow night. Okay, so let me see if I missed anybody in chat. Buy your ground beef from Costco. You know, see, the thing is, I'll probably talk. Remind me tomorrow about this because I don't have a Costco membership, but because I don't want to give away where I work, but um, there's probably not a point to for me to get a Costco membership when I have uh, based on where I do work at the moment. So yeah. Thank you for the 2.99, Alex. I really, really appreciate it. So thank you. Okay. All right. But I've debated whether to get a Costco membership. Also, I don't have a car, so it's like I can't just like buy $300 worth of groceries and dump it in my car and go home. Although I do have a cargo bike, so I can take like 50 and 100 pounds of groceries on my saddle. So yeah, Costco's full of maggots. I mean, everywhere is. So, anyways, I need to go to bed because I got a lot of cooking to do before for tomorrow. We'll debate Costco. We'll debate this discussion I had with somebody at the chess tournament tomorrow. All that. So yeah. All right. Okay, so if you're watching this live, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for tuning in. Be sure to hit the like button and please consider subscribing before you go. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe button. Super thank me if you can, and I will see you for the next stream.